back to a brand new episode of So You Think You Know, the Final. And today we have none other than Mr. Valheim, also known as Alfheim, also known as Carl, also known as Sir Yeet, also known as what? I forgot actually his other names. KM something. But we have Carl here.
Hello.
And he will be choosing between the lovely 3 topics we have today, between seasonal, general game knowledge, and class edition of questions. For those who don't know how this works, contestants will be presented with a total of 10 questions, each with 4 possible answers, but only one is correct. Ooh, spooky. Contestants are able to get help via the 3 lifelines. Ask a friend, where they can ask a friend. Ask Google, where they can simply look up the answer. Or the 50-50, in which I will randomly eliminate 2 of the wrong answers. Contestants that get at least 7 of 10 correct will be able to present me a video that I have to do no matter what it is, as long as it's within YouTube TOS. We are not trying to get banned. With that out the way, do you have any questions, good sir?
Nope. But like I said to you before, putting this out there, anything to do with SPS games, in terms of knowledge, I am the worst person to even look at or even think of. Just throwing it out there. I pick up the pad and I shoot people.
Well, in the previous episode, Delvon got a crispy 4 out of 10? 5 out of 10? Something like that. So, maybe you can do better than him, Probably do better than him, maybe. I think it was 4 out of 10.
No.
You can do better than him. But without further ado, let's get straight into the questions. Which topic do you want to ask some questions for? The seasonal edition, general knowledge edition, or the class edition? Seasonal edition.
General.
Okay. The seasonal edition will consist of obviously questions relating to the seasons and stuff that happened within those seasons. General knowledge being general knowledge things about the game, and the class edition being related to the 3 classes in the game. So you're going with the general game knowledge?
Yeah, let's face it, I wasn't here for a good chunk of it, so I ain't got no shit.
Alright, so are you ready? Are you ready, Freddy?
No.
Here we go. Question numero uno. How many cranes are there on Construction Soul? Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4? How many cranes are there in Construction Soul? Don't forget, you have 3 lifelines you can do whenever you so please.
I want to say 2.
You're going with 2? You're going with B, dos? Numero dos?
Yep.
Unfortunately, you are indeed correct. There is, in fact, 2 cranes in Construction Soul. 1 up in the construction area, and 1 over towards the hospital side. And that's the only variant of Soul that has 2 cranes. All the other ones only have the 1. Well done. GG.
I just remember telling you to constantly take out the cranes for me because it was doing my head in. That's the only reason why I know.
Well, look at you. You out here winning right now. 1 for 1, off to a good start.
I quit. I resign.
Question numero dos. How many maps are in the game currently? We are including the original Las Vegas, since it is a selectable map inside of custom matches. With that in mind, is it A, 6, B, 7, C, 8, or D, 9?
Why would you even think I know this?
Hey, you sure? You can probably know it, It's not that many maps.
I don't even know what
entirely.
map we're going into most of the time. What are you lying for?
Just think about all the maps, You got this. You got this. I believe in you.
I don't. What were the thingies again? Options?
6, 7, 8, and 9. How many maps, including the original Las Vegas, are there in the game? 6, 7, 8, 9. What you thinking? What's your thought process right now?
I'm leaning towards 7.
Okay.
But not. I'm just trying to like run through my noggin. There's Sussy Horizon, Skyway, Kyoto, Monaco, Vegas. So are we having two separate Vegases, or is that just as one?
Like I said,
Confusion on that one.
including the original Las Vegas.
Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 7. I'm gonna go 7. I know there's one in there I'm missing. I'm pretty sure there's one I'm missing. I can't remember the name. So I'm gonna go 7.
Going with Siete, numero 7, B.
Yeah, 7.
That is incorrect. As you guessed, there's one you're missing. Actually, 2. It's actually 9 total maps in the game, if you include the original Las Vegas. We have the original Las Vegas, being Las Vegas 2032. The new Las Vegas Stadium. We have Seoul, Monaco, Skyway, Sis Horizon, Banal, Fortune Stadium, and Kyoto.
It was Seoul and it was Seoul and Damn it. I think I got confused myself with the one I was missing, the extra Vegas, and there was another one.
Probably
Confused
Banal.
myself.
Banal or
Yeah,
Fortune
that one.
Stadium, maybe.
Yeah, it was Banal I was missing.
Because you named
And the
everything
extra-
else. You missed Banal and Fortune Stadium.
See, I put that down to not playing them that often. Those maps that often. I've played maybe Banal a few times, not many.
But yeah, 9 total maps. You're now 1 for 2, but it's okay.
And I play about 4 of the maps.
But it's okay. We move on. The question numero 3. How many different game types are inside of the finals? This is including Banquet, as it is a selectable, as it is selectable inside of custom matches. For clarification, if a game mode uses the same game type as another, they are not counted separately. So we have A, 4, B, 7, C, 6, or D, 5. How many different game types are inside of the finals? Including Banquet, and once again, if a game mode uses the same game type as another game mode, those are not being counted separately.
What about Limited?
Limiteds are not counted in this. So I guess we should say permanent game modes. Like, yeah.
What's the thingies again?
4, 7, 6, and 5. Different game types.
I'm gonna go 7.
You going with 7?
Yep.
You want to run me through your thought process?
So off the top of my head, I can remember Quick Cash, TDM, Terminal Attack, that other one, Power Shift. But then I feel like I'm missing 1 or 2. I don't know, it's there, but they're not there.
I see. So we're going with 7?
Yeah, fuck it.
That is also incorrect. It is actually 6. That being said, the modes that are currently in the game is Terminal Attack, Power Shift, TDM, Quick Cash, Banquet, and Cash Out. Those are our 6 current game modes within the game.
See, my logic's there, but just not the numbers.
You literally named everything. You forgot Cash Out, and that was the 1/2 that you was missing.
Yep.
Unforky. This actually was a fun question to make because depending on how you determine what a game mode and game type is, this answer could be different, which is why I try very hard to clarify the meaning here. Because I acknowledge this could be a confusing question. Because technically ranked and World Tour, yeah, because technically ranked and World Tour is different game modes, but they have, it's different kind of like type, It's not the.
Yep.
Yeah, so I acknowledge it. Fun little question, little trick question if you want to call it, I guess. But yeah, it's one of them.
Wasn't fun. 0 out of 10, do not recommend.
NT though, NT. No, you vibe, it's okay.
Man's is not vibing, why are you lying?
Well, you're only 1 for 3 right now, So you're only 1 for 3, it's okay.
That's all I'm gonna get for the rest of the fucking time, what do you mean?
You got it. Question numero cuatro. Currently, in ranked or World Tour, how much money do you get if you plug the very first box? Is it
Not
A?
fucking out me.
Is it A, 2K, B, 1K, C, 3K, or D, 500? How much money do you get in ranked/World Tour if you plug the very first box? 2K, 1K, 3K, or 500? And don't forget, you do have lifelines.
Are we talking just plugging it in?
Yeah, just plugging it in. The act of plugging the box into the cash out station. How much money is rewarded to the team that plugs the box? 2K, 1K, 3K, 500. And don't forget, you do have lifelines.
What are the answers again? Because they seem really, really low.
2K, 1K, 3K, and 500 for plugging the very first box.
See, this is where you're going to want to slap me because I should be paying attention.
I will give you a little clarification. Plugging equals putting the box in the cash out. So not like,
yeah, that's why I asked.
Yeah, you know.
What are my lifelines again?
You can ask Google, you can ask a friend, or you can do a 50-50 and just eliminate 2 of the wrong answers.
I'm going to ask a friend, B.
Okay. Go ahead. Go find a friend to ask.
Hi, V.
Okay. What's your question? I got you. What's your question?
So, some ball bag has got me on this little mini game show.
Okay.
And he's asking me how much is the first plug in for the box in. I can't remember if it was ranked or World Tour now.
Well, they're both the same, so same value.
Yeah. So what is it?
Well,
how much is the plug-in?
It's funny you say this, because, well, I actually was going to work on a video about this at one point. So it goes 2K, 3K, 4K for plugging the boxes. So the first one.
God damn it! I fucking knew it. I was paying attention.
Well, there you go. Hope you get it.
Motherfucker.
So how did it go?
2K.
Going with 2K? That answer is correct though. You get 2K for the first box, 3K for the second, well, for the third/4th box, I guess, and a lovely 4K for the 5th and 6th box. 2K, 3K, 4K. That's funny.
I knew it was 2K. Because when I heard you say the 2K, 3K, I was like, I swear 3K is second. But they all seemed really, really low. But then that's when I was like, hang on a minute, we're just talking about plugin.
You're lucky too, because for all of these answers, I did put my original, like what I thought the answer was before I actually looked it up. So just in case, because I know obviously, I could be a quote unquote friend you can ask. So I did have my original answer here already, so we're good. Question 5. What is the name of Auspoose's CEO? Is it A, Junior Mac Johnson, B, Sophia Petronell, C, Ichikawa Natsume, or D, Damien Vossler?
What? Run those names by me again.
What is the name of Auspicious CEO? Junior Mac Johnson, Sophia Petronell, Ichikawa Natsume, or Damien Vossler?
Well, I definitely know it's a female because it was one of the reasons why I ended up picking them in the first place.
Okay.
And Sophia seems very familiar. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go Sophia.
We're going with Sophia Petronell.
Yeah, that one.
Well, you are correct, though. Sophia Petronell is, in fact, the CEO of Auspicious. The other ones, I actually didn't write them down here. I believe the other ones I chose here was for Engimo, Exalt, and Fire? I don't remember. Congratulations, good job. Your ability to be a simp came, paid off for you.
Told you. Do not question my simpiness, bitch.
Your ability to be a simp paid off. Good job.
Thank you.
Question numero says, what map was introduced in season 1? Is it A, Seoul? Is it B, Las Vegas? Is it C, Monaco? Or D, Skyway Stadium? What map was introduced in season 1?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't got a fucking clue.
As someone who didn't get to play in season 1, makes sense. But you got this. I believe in you. You do have lifelines.
Yeah, what's my lifelines?
You have Ask Google, and you can 50-50. Got them left.
We'll go 50-50.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me run these into a number generator so I don't, be biased here. Okay, here we go. We are eliminating Skyway and Seoul. So it's between Las Vegas and Monaco. Which map was introduced in season 1?
I'm just trying to picture them. What Monaco was again. I'm leaning towards... I remember seeing somewhere... reading something about Vegas being the addition. But then I'm not 100% sure if that was the newer Vegas or that. But I don't ever remember reading anything about Monaco. Vegas, I'm gonna go with Vegas, said it.
Going with Vegas? The
Yep.
lovely Las Vegas? That is actually correct. Well done. Your potential reading came in clutch here. Potentially. Unless you're remembering the new Vegas, in which case, you got lucky.
Now, do you know when you see some old stuff come up on Reddit?
Mm-hmm.
When you've been browsing and you get notifications or whatever come up, and it was something like that. And I'm pretty sure it was something to do with. It might have even been. I just fired. It might have been even something to something to do with they're redoing Vegas again, or do you know what I mean? It could have been something like that. Not.
If that's what you're remembering, that's definitely New Vegas.
Yeah, probably though. Yeah, something like that anyway.
This question was kind of fun to do because back maybe season 3, because I started playing in season 1, so obviously if something was new, I didn't know there was patch notes and stuff like that. I didn't know they had a website and shit. So if there was something new, I didn't really know about it. I didn't know Vegas was a new map. I just assumed it was a thing that's been there. But in the beta, and I guess probably the alpha too, in the beta, Seoul, Monaco, and Skyway was the only 3 maps that they had. Vegas was added. Vegas was new as of season 1, which is also why Vegas had a lot of issues that people didn't like the turrets and a number of other things. I thought it was fine, but I was new. I still kind of think it was kind of cool to have the turret mode back, but
Right, you always think the goofy shit's cool. Shut up.
You're not wrong, but yeah. So doing this one was kind of fun because I know that I didn't know this until looked into it a little bit. So I thought that was kind of fun. But yeah, congratulations. You're kind of vibing right now. You got 4 right, 3 wrong. You're kind of on track right now. You know, you're on track. Hopefully that wasn't a Cass's cuss. Question
probably.
numero 7. What is the egg mascot name? Is it A?
Who?
The egg mascot? You know, the egg? You know, the egg that you see up in the sky in Monaco, or the egg charm, or the egg emote that you can hug, or, you know, the egg? The egg?
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip straight away and just say I'm gonna ask Google.
Well, here's the
I don't even need to know the rest of the question, but just let me ask Google.
Here's the answers. Is it A, Hamatama, B, Lamathama, C, Namatama, or D, Hamafama?
See, I thought I was just gonna say egg.
Well, go ahead. Ask your Google.
Bro, I'm asking Google. God damn it.
What is the egg mascot name? Oh shit, that's funny.
Namatama.
So you're going with C, Namatama?
Brother, well, if it's wrong, then I want a refund on Google.
That is correct.
That bitch is acting up.
Man was like, the what?
Yeah, bro, don't ever invite me to this shit again.
Bro, Scotty even mentions Namatama on a number of occasions. June and Scotty mentioned it, man, all like, oh, our egg mascot in the air. Oh, Namatama, you know, Namatama plushie.
I can't hear anyone speaking over the sound of.
What? Yeah, Namatama is the egg mascot name. Question 8. When did the finals release for all to play? So basically when the season 1 started. Is it A, December 6th, 2023? Is it B, December 7th, 2023? Is it C, December 8th, 2023? Or is it D, December 15th, 2023?
You were talking to Sachi about this.
Yep. It was just funny.
What were the dates again?
December 6th, 7th, 8th, or the 15th?
7th.
You going with the 7th?
Mm-hmm.
What's your reasoning here? What's your reasoning? Just curious.
Well, it was between like the 7th and the 10th. Because I know it weren't no double digit. I'm almost certain it wasn't any sort of double digit. That 15th just seems completely fucking random. Like, enough to try and just like, oh, it's the odd one out, it must be that one. I don't know, I do a lot of things on gut. So I'm just going with my gut right now. And I remember, like I say, I remember watching that video. I'd actually paid somewhat a fair bit of attention to that video.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. Well, 7, your final answer? Question mark? Well, you are correct, though. It is, in fact, on the 7th. Question numero 9. When was the dematerializer released? Is it A, in Season 2? Is it B, in Season 3? Is it C, in Season 4? Or D, in Season 5? When was the dematerializer released?
Oh, fucking hell.
When was the dematerializer released? Season 2, 3, 4, or 5? What you thinking? What's going on in the cranium?
Well, it definitely wasn't in 5, because I think that was pretty much when I started playing, like, properly. And I know it was in before that, and you told me, like, goofy shit about it. What were the other ones again? 2, 3...
2, 3, 4, and 5.
I think it'll either be 2 or 3.
When was it released? Season 2, 3, 4, or 5?
I feel like season 2 would be too early though. Nah, screw it. I'm gonna go 2.
Season 2?
Yeah.
That answer is correcto. It was released in season 2 because in season 1, Medium had a specialization called Recon Sense. Recon Sense was
Broken.
it was definitely a specialization. It was for sure not something that is the most funnest things to go against. Recon Sense, for those that don't know, you was able to basically ping anyone through walls. Think sonar grenades, but you basically had a range of like 30 meters or so, and you could just see people. You can use it kind of to spawn, like to just know where people spawned at. You didn't have to rely on any like spawn logic. You could just press the button and see where they spawn. It was something. But yeah, they removed it and they replaced it with the dematerializer in season 2. So now we are on to the final question. Question numero 10. How many rounds of terminal attack do a team have to win in order to win the match? Is it A, 6? Is it B, 7? D, 4? Or, wait, I said that Lotus Hauling wrong. Is it C, 4 or D, 5? 6, 7, 4, 5. How many rounds of terminal attack do a team have to win in order to win the match? 6, 7, 4, or 5. As someone who I know play a lot of terminal attack, I'm sure you got this.
Bro, I probably played like 5 games. What do you mean?
Yeah, you played a lot. You play a lot of terminal attack. You're a terminal attack guru. What you thinking? What you thinking right now?
I'm trying to figure out which one was power shift and what was terminal attack.
Terminal attack is the attack and defense mode.
So yeah, fucking S&D then.
Yeah, the search and destroy.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, this is why I put a disclaimer in to begin with. Bro, I'm gonna have fucking nightmares tonight thinking about all this shit. You know?
6, 7, 4, 5. How many rounds? You going with 5?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Because it was. Sure. Yes. No. Yes.
Are you sure? You don't sound
Not
really
really. Because I don't fucking know me. That's why.
Well, what's your other guess if you had to guess?
Well, originally I was like, it's sort of like a best out of 5 thing. But then I was like, well, no, because that's finals do things slightly different. Then I was thinking, well, it could be 4, but I was like, that's a bit low. And then here I am, like, not knowing anything. I'm pretty much just taking a stab in the dark, to be quite honest with you, brother.
So you're going with 5?
Yeah, fuck it.
In light of terminal attack and the explosive nature of, well, I guess it's not really explosive, it's not really a bomb. I actually don't know what analogy I was getting at with this. The answer is, in fact, 5. It is a best of 9. So, yeah. GG, well played. Look at you. Casually vibing out. You got a
Bitch,
total...
making me doubt myself. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, I wasn't trying to make you doubt yourself. I was just trying to, just trying to see how you came to your conclusion. That's all.
I don't know how I'll come to my conclusions most of the time. Why would you know?
But
I mean, bro, what?
But congratulations, you have achieved a total of 8 out of 10 questions correct, which means you get the luxurious prize, the amazing divine ability to...
Are you sure your maths is correct? Because I don't see how I even got 8. No.
You did, in fact, get that many correct. You got question one correcto. You missed question 2 and 3. Then you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So yeah.
Well, alrighty then.
But yeah, you get the divine favor, if you will, of being able to choose whatever kind of video you would like me to make, as long as it's within YouTube TOS. That being said, do you have any ideas currently, good sir?
Hot tub party.
What? What?
I said hot tub party.
How? Huh? How is it? What even is that?
Right, don't mind. Just get in your bath, put a mankini on, put a box on your head, and just film. That's right. There we have it, folks. You're speechless. You're welcome.
What? I'm
you good over there, Vic?
just trying to wrap my head around. Huh?
So what's your train of thought there?
At any rate, he has won the ability to give me a video. We will work it out. And however this is supposed to go, I will post it at some point in the future. Congratulations on winning So You Think You Know the Finals General Knowledge Edition. See, you actually knew more than you thought you might have. So what if you had to use all 3 lifelines to get, 3 of the questions? But that's what they're there for. You know your game knowledge, and so what if you had to guess a couple of them? It's okay. You was on the, you was on the right track, But yeah, GG, well played. Thank you for casually giving us your undivided time for however long this actually was. We appreciate you. But without further ado, we bid you all adieu. Take care and peace. Until next time, bye bye.